Yo, what's up, everybody? What's good? It's your boy LG Grown. I'm back, baby. First of all, happy February, Black History Month. We starting off with a banger. And I ain't even talking about football. You know what I mean? Obviously, you got this weekend with the Pro Bowl. Let's be honest. I haven't liked this football in a while. Whether they went flag football or regular Pro Bowl, it's been terrible to me. The same thing with the All-Star and NBA. Both they fell off with the element of what the All-Star was all about. But that's not what we hear. We're not here to talk about that. We're not here to talk about Carissa Shields and old girl that's fighting tonight. Shout out to them putting women's sports on the map. Carissa Shields out here looking like Cookie from the Empire. She had her little mink coat with the two peaks out there, man. I don't know what Carissa Shields was trying to prove to everybody, but she did. She pulled the cookie. All right, she pulled the cookie from the Empire. All right, she ain't turn around and show her behind, but she pulled the cookie. All right, because we was watching the show The Empire. Everybody know that episode. Cookie come she at the dinner table. Next thing you know, she pull out the two piece and then turn around, pull the table, and all you saw was the butt cheeks. All right, that's what we remember Empire. Let's be real. I ain't the only one. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. But Carissa Shields got a battle tonight. You know what I'm saying? She got homeboy the comedian Lou Young in the back. I mean, I don't know where Papoose at, but that ain't none of my business. But we're not even talking about that right now. What we talking about, what everybody last night found out, the whole world found out, the NBA, Lakers. It was a three trade. Let me I want to get the details, everything clear of what went down. Okay? So, we going to read this right now. So, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Dallas Mavericks has agreed on a trade. That is official trade. Dallas Mavericks gets Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round draft pick. Yes, a 2029 first-round draft pick. So they don't get a first-round draft pick for this year, next year. They get it for 2029 first-rounder. Utah Jazz, they get Jalen Hood, a 2025 second-round draft pick. And they get they get two 2025 second round draft pick, and they get a second round draft pick from the Clippers. So I don't know who had that. I don't know who had that original. And the Lakers, they get Luka Doncic, Max Kellerby. I don't care if I said your name right, but he wasn't the main player. And Marquise Morris. So let me talk about this real quick, cause y'all playing with me. Last night I almost went live to break that news, but I had to keep my composure, cause I had to wake up and actually settle in about what I was gonna say about this situation, about this trade went down. Okay. First off, you got two good players. You got Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis, let's be frank, his main concern has been his health. But when he is healthy, he's one of the top centers in the game. There's no denying him. There's no question about it. It's always been that with Anthony Davis. If Anthony Davis is healthy, he is a beast. Now, we're going to go on the other side. Luka Doncic, a young, energetic player that can average 30-something points a game. Buckets. He just took his team to the finals last year. Given that he was not 100%, but he took his team to the finals along with Kyrie. So now things have changed. Now Dallas Mavericks is looking at the format of, yes, I got Luka Doncic. Yes, he's a beast. But we have won games without Luka because he's hurt. But we need that big man element. And by getting him, and you still got your other big man, you could either put Anthony at the 4, which he's more dominant. Not saying he can't play the center, but you're putting him at the 4. He's versatile because he can shoot. He got the jumper, and he can get the rebound. So it's versatile. Now you're saying, all right, Kyrie, I bump you up to the 1, and now Clay, you're the 2. If Dallas can make this work, they gotta steal. Now, the Luka Doncic situation is very iffy to me because one thing, it's LeBron is not getting younger. And we're not knocking on LeBron. But LeBron and Luka, that's like showing a little bit of Showtime right there. That's a little two superstars. LeBron, we already know LeBron can dish it to anybody. He can pass the ball. That's what he do. He crafty with the ball. He crafty without the ball. But when he got the ball, he can do some damage. Now you got a person that can pass it right on the move to Luka. Now, the weakness of this LA trade is that they don't got a big. Now you took him out. You took Anthony Davis out the equation. Who is your big? Who is your go-to big that you're gonna say to yourself, that's who I'm gonna rely on. That's who's gonna get us right. And now they don't got that. That people gonna name a bunch of centers they got. I see the Lakers got to make one more trade. I see them making another trade. Maybe they go get Clint Capella. I'm thinking of all bigs that can work with this group for the Lakers. So I'm thinking Clint Capella can work. You ain't gonna get Joel Embiid. I don't see that. Trying to run down some names. Let me run some names down. I feel can be potential trade that we ain't talking about. We was talking about Zach LaVine, Jimmy Butler. You're not gonna get Jimmy Butler. That don't make no sense because he ain't gonna be a center. Zach LaVine, that was a lot of rumors that Lakers might go get Zach LaVine. A Brook Lopez from Milwaukee. I mean, if you could get Brook Lopez, because Brook Lopez was on the Lakers, that I feel maybe that could be a potential. Maybe Ayton on their team. Maybe an Ayton could be a nice little piece for the center. You definitely need a nice. I'm saying you're not gonna need nobody like crazy or nothing. I'm trying to really think. You know what person would really work for this team for that trade? A Sabonis. If Sacramento could, I know they're not trading Sabonis. This is just a dream picture. If Sabonis could go to the Lakers in that lineup, they would be fearless. That would be fire. A Sabonis, but let's look at teams that could possibly. We gonna look. Let's look. Cavaliers. I don't think Cavaliers is gonna trade nobody. I don't see the Magics. The Wizards. I heard a lot of rumors about Kuzma, but Kuzma is not a center. Grizzlies. I don't think the Grizzlies would go. People even talk about Zion. I don't think that I don't think that's a good fit. Zion going to the Lakers. I don't see that. That's not gonna work. You're too busy. The Warriors, Kuminga. If they could grab Kuminga, that could be nice. I don't think Warriors giving up Kuminga. I don't care what they say. If Utah Jazz can get what's that big boy, the white boy, the center, that could be a nice piece. I'm just thinking of centers because this is just it's not enough. It's not if they think that's gonna put them icing on top. Look, I'm sorry to say, that's just not enough. Let's go to Indiana. Let's look at Indiana. Maybe I can say, I'm what I'm saying is that I'm looking at team wise. I'm looking at team roster. Let me just look at the roster. Who could possibly it's because there was a couple of rumors going on. I'm not gonna lie. But let's look. Let's look at the roster. Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant was on the Lakers. I don't think he's gonna be the key piece of doing something. Jameis Wiseman. That's a person to look at. If he can really play like he was supposed to play, that could be a good pickup for the Lakers. James Wiseman. I think that could probably. They're not giving up Miles Turner. Like y'all might as well forget with that. They ain't giving up Miles Turner. I could see them getting oh boy. I could see them getting James Wiseman. I could see that. Let's look at Detroit. Let's see. Could they possibly get the boy that was gonna fight LeBron? Big boy? I'm just saying. People don't want to we have to understand that it was the heat of the moment. Old boy was pissed. Could they get big boy that was trying to fight LeBron? Houston Rockets. Robert Williams. You can maybe try to get him. That could be a nice little piece. I now see why I'm thinking now. Why I'm looking at rosters. Robert Williams could maybe be a good key piece. But we're gonna look at Detroit, and then we're gonna wrap this up. You know what I'm saying? I still gotta do a couple of things today. It's Sunday. I do want to relax, enjoy my Sunday before I gotta get ready for Monday. You know, just life. That's all. You got Jaden Duren. I don't think they're gonna trade him. Let's see. Who else is they big? Tobias. Tobias is a power forward. Isaiah Stewart. I said him. That's all they sent. That's all. Really, that's all they centers? They got one center. Isaiah Stewart and Tobias. And Samoan. So they ain't got that. They ain't really got no centers. Okay. So they ain't giving up Isaiah Stewart. And then they got the Jaden. I mean, okay, so you got Jaden Duren. So you can make a decision. But my opinion, I don't think they're gonna give up Isaiah Stewart because they got Isaiah as a forward/center. You know, so Yeah, that was a nice thought, but they ain't gonna give him up. All right, so can there be another possible trade? Absolutely. It could be another one possible trade. I just thought about it. Chicago. Now, I already said to Zach LaVine, well, you can get that other big boy from Chicago. Or, what's the boy that just was complaining from Phoenix that said Nurkic? Is there a possible let him, because he already said he wanted to get traded. Could Nurkic be the answer for the Lakers? Nurkic. So there you have it. I said Clint Capella, Nurkic, maybe the center from Chicago. You cannot be satisfied with this that trade, because it ain't giving over the hump. But let's see, they got Jaden Smith. I don't think they're giving her to him. I can't pronounce his name, but Nikola Nenavinic, whatever. Sorry for me, I'm just not great with words. But number 9 on Chicago Bulls could be a trade piece. And that's about it. God, they got a bunch of forwards. A lot of no names on Chicago. So maybe you get rid of him, or you go holler at Phoenix and see what can it take to trade for him. So there you have it. The big trade that went down. It was wild. I ain't even gonna lie. I thought it was a prank when I saw it on my phone, and I was like, Dallas trade Luka. Stop playing. I look at the video. Oh, this is not a joke. Dallas Mavericks has traded Luka for Anthony Davis. Okay, I ain't see that coming. And not to mention, I'm gonna give flowers. Anthony Davis been balling for Lakers. He's been balling. We just said it. The only thing that we talk about is that he has to get healthy. But he's been balling. Now, I give flowers when it's flowers. I'm not a Laker fan, but man been hooping. He been hooping. And we always get on him for the most part. Health. We say Zion, at least Anthony Davis do be playing games, and then he go down. You know, it's so tragic. It hurts me when I see him go down. I'm like, dude, come on, man. But hey, maybe the Lakers can get Ben Simmons. They already talking about a buyout. Oh, I just had to throw that in there, yo. Oh my God, he's terrible. Maybe they can get Ben Simmons. I mean, listen, he might as well play center. He don't shoot. He could be the old school back in the day center for the Lakers. Get Ben Simmons, put him at the center. Listen, I know you like to pass. All I need you to get down low, get them rebounds, and put the ball back in the basket. That's it. Hey, I just made a scenario right there. If Lakers want to make this, they put Magic to the center back in the day for Kareem when he went down. You pick up Ben Simmons, you ain't got to pay him much, and he going to want to get proven to get paid, so that's even better. Because if the Nets buy him out, right, because I already see they working on trying to buy him out, he should have been gone. All right, listen, I'm a diehard Nets fan. Yes, I know y'all gonna chop my head off and say you a Nets fan. Listen, man, it's from my hometown, not from New York, from New Jersey. So I've been a Nets fan since they was in Jersey before they went to Brooklyn. And you just can't turn your back on your team. But I know that, to me, that was the all-time worst trade of all time, because we didn't get our value with Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons was sitting on the sideline wearing something dollar clothes, complaining about his health and his mental health. All right, whatever. But as far as contributing to us for the Nets, So I'm finally glad they're going to work on buying him out. If the Lakers can get a chance to sign him and put him at the center. You can even, if you really want to be technical, you could put him at the forward. Put him at the power forward, and then you put old boy at the center. Because he can get you some rebounds. I'm putting mental of what you can do. Now, I threw out so many scenarios. But if the Lakers think they're just satisfied with this, just that, because you got Luka, you might as well just say, you going back home. You going to go home. Okay? So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Super Bowl is next Sunday. Obviously, you got the Philadelphia Eagles, got the Kansas City Chiefs. Y'all know how I am. It's Philly in my division. And I already gave y'all the game plan about both sides. So now, the question is, Remy, who are you picking for the Super Bowl? It is quite simple. All right? Do I think Kansas City can break history in the NFL and have be the first with a three-peat? They absolutely can. And I don't want to hear about the refs. They can. But the fact of the matter is that Kansas City has to do against Philadelphia. They got to stop the run early. They stop the run early. And they just go on offense and they just play they simple, not making mistakes. They can beat Philadelphia. Philadelphia can't be beat. But they got to stop that run. If you do not stop Saquon in the Super Bowl, this game gonna look ugly. And I'm being dead serious to this. All right? I'm picking Kansas City. And I know my luck gonna mess around. Philadelphia gonna do something and pull off the rematch and get their get back. It never fails. They did it when they went against New England. That first, yeah, okay. They went against New England. They lost that year, then they came back, finally went against them, and then they won. This one's a little different because in their minds, the first time they played Kansas City, they were this close of winning. They were this close. And I'm not even going, like, they was this close. They relied on Jalen to throw that bomb down the field, and Kansas City stayed back and they won the game. But they could not stop. That 2-minute that Patrick Mahomes got in his bag has got to be the toppest notch in the game. No, I haven't seen nobody execute a 2-minute drill since Tom Brady was in the league. And now Patrick Mahomes done did that 2-minute drill so many times, coming from behind and winning the game. He's like no other. Okay? Kansas City can do it. And you know what's crazy? Their best player hasn't been Travis Kelce this year. This is like his worst season. We might as well say it. The Taylor Swift has got to him. He's swift up. Understandable. It happens. He's found love. But he's given opportunity for everybody else to step up. The Hopkins, Worthy, Pacheco is back. Kareem Hunt in the backfield. So he got more than one player that steps up. It is not no I gotta have my touches. No. Everybody plays a part. There's no selfishness. And that's what makes this team special. And I feel like Eagles done changed the regime this year because they saw that their best player is their running back. And now, it ain't just, we got to rely on AJ. We got to rely on Devontae. What I'm saying? I see that tight end gets a lot of better plays in the mix. But as of right now, I'm going to go with Kansas City because I don't want to see Philly win. I feel like Philly might be the worst fans than Dallas. Everybody say Dallas, Dallas, Dallas. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. Dallas, we're passionate about our team. I'm not one of them teams. I'm not one of them fans that's going to sit here and be like, we're going to the Super Bowl. We're going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, bullshit. I'm not doing that. Okay? I gotta look at facts. I gotta look at everything lines up. I'm not one of them. Okay? I know us Dallas fans can be crazy and delusional. 100%. Philly fans is outrageous. And now with this Gilly the Kid, shout out to Gilly the Kid. If you don't watch his podcast, $1 Million Worth of Game with Wallow, he's on social media, every platform. Please check him out. He's phenomenal. He's a real cool brother. You know what I'm saying? Besides that, he is the most annoyingest Eagle fan I ever met. And I'm just being 100. He is. And now he done made this dance viral for the Philadelphia fans. Now everybody doing the dance of Gilly with Too Short, a legend in the game. And then he got the other song, Candy, like he flip-flop it. That's been like his go-to tradition every week. He plays Too Short when they win. He got the Candy before the game starts. That's like the warm-up. So it would make me so happy that Philly lose in the Super Bowl. And I ain't gotta see them be so happy. Of course they're gonna say, well, you ain't even make it to the playoffs. You right. But am I gonna be happy that y'all lost? Oh, 100%. 100%. Because if it was my team and we lost in the Super Bowl, boy, y'all would parade about it. Okay? It'd be so many people that be in my ear. Ha, you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. Okay? So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have talked enough. I've ran your ear up. I just had to break down this crazy trade that happened. Had to break down the Super Bowl next week. Had to break down Carissa Shields out here looking like Cookie from Empire. Any more sports that I thought of? Women's basketball. A lot of people went into different teams. The Kelsey Plum going to the Lakers. Kelsey Plum went to Lakers from Los Angeles Ace, and then they picked up a player, Brittany Griner, left Phoenix, and now she's on Atlanta. She on Atlanta team. So it's madness everywhere. The off season for the girls has just been bizarre. You know, they made a list of all the pretty NBA female players, and Angel Reese tops the #1. Thoughts and opinions about that? Listen, Angel Reese is a lovely woman. She is very beautiful. There's some other players I think they took off that list. They might got to reevaluate. I don't know who voted, okay? Because Angel Reese got a teammate on there, the old girl that played for South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why she ain't make the list. It's a guy. My home girl from Los Angeles Ace, Asia. Why Asia ain't make the list? I'm just saying. It's a couple of women that wasn't on that list. We need to evaluate. We talk about prettiest women. I think because The women that they name, they don't just be playing basketball like on their downtime. They be dressed up like they be in their bag, like they can go as a model. I could get that, but sometimes that makeup don't make the woman. Okay, it's natural. All natural makes that woman. You know what I'm saying? I can name a few that they look bad without no make. They don't even need makeup. Makeup is the icing. It's the icing on the cake for me. But without makeup, whew, that's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta reevaluate because her teammate, I can't pronounce her name, but it starts with a K. Her teammate, oh my God. And she ain't even from here. Is she from Canada? Or she's not from USA. But that's another story. If y'all want me to make a cover about that, listen, I'll make a list, okay? I'll make my top 10, all right? But, yeah. But other than that, sports, just stay tuned, lock in. Starts February, so you know the All-Star, that's another one we got to talk about. We gonna do that on another time. The snubs of the All-Star, okay? The snubs of the All-Star. We gonna make a list of the All-Star of the roster, and I'm gonna put my opinion about some people that got snubbed, all right? But it's your boy LG Grown. Please subscribe to the channel. I told y'all we are locking in this year. I'm coming with some hits. All right. I'm working on possibly a podcast. I don't know yet. It has been on my bucket list to do a podcast and just breaking down my opinions about some things. But if I do a podcast, I really want to do it with my cousin. But we definitely got to work on this. But we gonna work on it. We're starting up. All right. But y'all stay locked in. I come with the sports, talk about the sports, talk about topics that's going on in the world, in the social media. We talk about battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Oh, speaking of battle rap, we gonna have to talk about another chat. We gonna have to talk about it. We gonna have to talk about battle rap. There's some upcoming battles that is not URL related. Yes, the battle rappers are opening up their own business. And there's some battles that low-key fire. Okay? We gonna talk about it. I might even do a video in the car. You know what I'm saying? Talking about what's going on with the world and the battle culture. But, lock in with me, y'all. We gonna have to talk about this battle rap, all right? But anyway, stay tuned. It's your boy LG Grown. We here.